going to be a lot more fun. Let's start with the Buccaneers. Buccaneers need literally everything.
No, yeah. Sorry, it wasn't Corey Davis. It was A.J. Brown.
Oh,
yeah. Don't forget about A.J. Brown. Yeah.
Oh, he was a rookie.
He was starting to really come out of his shell last year. So I think they're okay at wideout. I think they need to rebolster their defense and their O-line because they let people walk. But yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, so the Buccaneers, the only real upgrade they made is obviously letting Peyton Barber go. They need
Brady.
No, fuck Tom Brady. Tom Brady is not going to get this team to the playoffs.
That's when you want to get him when he's got a year and a half left.
This team really needs offensive line. They really need a running back. Where do the Buccaneers pick? Do they have a first-round pick? Let's see.
Yeah, the Buccaneers are 14.
14? I mean, that's a good spot for DeAndre Swift, if you ask me.
I agree with you. I think you have your pick at running back at that point. I think you can almost take whoever you think is going to work best with Brady. If you think somebody can get in there, I mean,
that might be J.K. Dobbins, actually.
Other teams are not going to be looking for running backs. It's just not the case. So you can literally have your option.
Yeah, I don't think the first running back is taken off the board until Miami gets their pick at 26. That's when I see a second running back being taken. But yeah, J.K. Dobbins will be available still, most likely. DeAndre Swift would be available, most likely.
I mean, at 14, Jonathan Taylor could be available.
Oh, he's going to be like the fifth running back taken. I bet A.J. Dillon.
To me, I find that to be foolish.
Me too, but all the mock drafts that I've seen have DeAndre Swift, J.K. Dobbins, A.J. Dillon, and Zach Moss going before him.
I get it, but and as much as I like Dobbins, and I think he can do a lot, I think he's going to be successful in the league, Swift is an animal in and of himself, but if you want an NFL running back that can do most, if not all, of what you need him to do, it's Jonathan Taylor right out the gate.
I agree. I agree. He's probably the most NFL ready now, but
he also seems more of the Sony Michel type that Brady wants to have behind him, the LeGarrette Blount type. That's why I could see them going after somebody, even though it may shock a bunch of people, like Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's where I think DeAndre Swift probably works the best, because I do see a guy like J.K. Dobbins working best in Miami.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if they're going to put that much into running back right away. Yes, they lost Barber, but he, as you said, he wasn't anything to be excited about.
It's an upgrade.
They got Rojo, who's serviceable. They really need O-line, especially with Brady back there. I don't know if Arians is going to switch to a quicker passing style. He tends to like deep passing and letting routes develop, but I don't know if that's possible with Brady and less than stellar offensive line.
If there's a former quarterback turned coach that I trust to get a quarterback ready to go for whatever system they're in, it's Byron fucking Leftwich. So,
I could definitely see them addressing the O-line. It really depends on what happens with the teams before them. Sitting at 14 is a weird position for me because I feel like the best options on the line may end up already getting taken, and then you're left with what you think is going to help you and be best for you.
Right. So, I mean, offensive line is obviously my number one pick. But also, if you need if there's no offensive lineman that you feel comfortable drafting that high, there are definitely running backs that can block worth drafting that high. But those are the two biggest needs: offensive tackle, running back. And then we go into wide receiver, offensive line, quarterback, safety, edge, defensive line, cornerback, tight end, linebacker. They need everything. The next team also needs a whole fucking lot. That's the Atlanta Falcons. They need a corner. They need defensive line. They need defensive end. They need running back. They
need to try.
Yeah, they need to get their shit together before Bill O'Brien takes over the Falcons and trades away Julio Jones for a pack of fucking Newports. But the Falcons, I mean, where are they picking? They're picking at 16. So corner right here, this might be a place. Oh, excuse me. 16 might be a place that they look at C.J. Henderson from Florida. He's too good to let go. But if they feel like a running back is more important, because what's their fucking running game now? Nothing? No, they got Todd Gurley.
They went out Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
But who knows what he is?
I know what he is. He's shit.
Right. It's a wild card, but if I'm drafting at that position, like Dan said, I take a quarterback. I think the best cornerback that's available and the one I like, I take them. That's what they need. I mean, let's see. Matt Ryan had a shit year last year, right?
But he can bounce back.
No, that's what I'm saying. He had a shit year last year, so that means this year he's destined to be fucking amazing. I'm going to take him in fantasy.
They lost Trufant.
Breaking news, Keanu Neal has injured himself, and he's out for the rest of the season.
What?
I don't know, but he's missed, he's played 4 games the last 3 seasons. And they poor guy just keeps getting hurt.
I think he's taking it for the paycheck.
Who'd they grab in free agency, the Falcons? Didn't they get someone on defense? Didn't they get it wasn't a cornerback. I know that. I want to say they got an edge guy. Someone pretty big, but not the best. So I think their main needs are really defensive. I think on offense they're looking all right. They got 16, so they could look at edge there. They could look at corner there.
I mean, they lost Hooper. And
yeah, they did.
Hayden Dante Fowler is who they got.
Right, Fowler. So they helped their edge rush. They still might want to look. That's another landing spot for Gross Matos.
Well, they got Hayden Hurst though, so they've stepped up well at tight end.
Right. I definitely think they should look hard at corners.
Those motherfuckers are going to take C.J. Henderson from the Cowboys. Who pick at 17 right after them.
It's true.
But, cornerback makes sense. Defensive line makes sense.
Jalen Johnson, that's who could definitely go there.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if Jalen Johnson is on the board when Atlanta picks if they don't take him.
I mean, honestly, there's not a whole lot that can go wrong picks 1 through 20.
No, I mean, there's plenty of options.
Inevitably, something will for some teams, but that's just because people are stupid. But yeah, there's a lot of good talent.
You know what's going to happen? something's going to happen that's like really fucking stupid. Like the Bengals are going to take Joe Burrow, and like a team that needs a quarterback is going to trade up into pick number 2 and draft like fucking, I don't know, Jacob Eason when they could have got him in the second round. The old Mitch Trubisky shit.
Exactly. It's bound to happen. I don't see that happening so much with the Falcons. If they can address some defensive needs, they could be a pretty good team again. And we'll see what they have in Todd Gurley.
Which is not a lot.
No.
No, you say that, but who the hell knows? I mean, Todd Gurley could actually... He could have a bounce-back season. I mean, I don't know how honest he is about his injuries, but could happen. Crazier things have happened.
Crazier things have happened. Let's move on to the Carolina Panthers. Their biggest needs are defensive line, because they lost 2 defensive linemen this season, or this offseason. They need a corner. They need linebacker. They need offensive line. They need a lot. And they are picking at 5, I think? 7. Yeah. So
they just signed Bridgewater, so technically they don't need a quarterback. I guess they'll see if he can be a true starter or if he's just we know that Bridgewater is a true starter at this point. I think it really comes down to whether or not can Teddy Bridgewater hold up.
I mean, let's just look back at what he's done with the Saints. He led them to 3-1 when Drew Brees was injured in the most difficult part of their schedule. So I think Teddy Bridgewater has shown in those 4 games that he can handle being a starting quarterback.
Yeah, I think he's potentially their long-term solution, and I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback this year. Even for insurance, they have too many other needs because they really need at this point like almost a full rebuild. They got Robbie Anderson, so
they downgraded a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Although
they already had some decent guys, and then Robbie just takes the top off of
your mom's pants, your wife's pants.
Yeah.
If anyone in the Panthers needs someone to fuck their wives, they got them.
Yeah, but so I think they're good at wide receiver. I think they're arguably good at quarterback. They're obviously good at running back with Christian McCaffrey. So I think they're one of the teams that's going to take O-line. I think they could look at tight ends in later rounds. Greg Olsen was already not as productive as he used to be, and I think they fully released him, didn't they?
Yeah, he signed with Seattle, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting. So they could look at tight end, but I don't think there's any tight end that's getting taken in the top 10, and that would be foolish.
I don't know. There's a chance that Cole Kmet could be.
I don't know. I think he's late. I think if they wanted him, they could easily trade back to
16, 17,
or even low 20s, and still have a really good shot at landing him.
Yeah.
I think that's the more intriguing option when it comes to the Panthers. We talk about the teams that are high up making trades. I mean, I think that there's somebody that wants to trade up, and they may find an actual suitor in the Panthers because the Panthers have a lot of needs, and a lot of the people that they want aren't exactly the highest value. Well, because they have so many needs, they have so many options, and the value is there that it might actually work in their benefit to trade back.
I mean, it depends what's his name from Auburn, Brown, the defensive lineman. He might be a good pick at 7.
Yeah,